Alrighty guys and gals, welcome back to the Houston Kilby YouTube channel. I'm Houston Kilby. This is the main man, Jesse.
Yeah, man.
You're beardless still.
I know, man. I tell you, I've got a guy at work, man. He tells me every day the beard needs to come back.
It needs to come back. It's weird for me too because you've had it for years now, right?
Yeah, I had the beard for a solid. Well, I never went shaveless like this in 10 years.
Yeah, I knew it'd been a while. It's been a while.
I've always had, if it wasn't a long beard, it was a short beard. And if it was no beard, it was at least my mustache all the time.
That's right. So y'all are experiencing all kinds of new stuff right now. All right, so this episode we got a lot of different things we're going to be working on, so we're going to be all over the place. So I apologize, but I think you guys will have fun with it. I know me and Jesse's, we're going to enjoy it too. So
Always, man.
In this episode, one of the main things we're going to be working on is this bracket right here on the steering wheel. And I'll be talking to you guys what this button's for and all that good stuff. It's to help me drive this car better. We got a trans brake on one side over here, and we got a line lock on this side over here. So
you're going to be driving better and be safer.
That's right, be safer. So we'll talk about that. We'll get on into that. We got suspension parts we're going to be working on GTO in this episode. We got the golf cart we're going to be working on. All kinds of stuff. Let's get on into it. Alright guys and gals, this is one of the updates that we're doing for our next race. So this is the bracket that I made for our trans brake button that goes on right here. And what we're doing is we're making another bracket so we can take this button and mount it over here on this side. We've got a little bit of a issue I'm dealing with, and I'll show you guys that here in just a minute. But let's get to it, start making this bracket, and let's rock and roll. Alright guys, we got it rough cut right now, and now it's time to kind of get this thing sanded up and cleaned up before we start drilling holes in it. So let's get after it. Alright guys, I had to hammer down there to get this wrapped up. So I went ahead and got it all mounted up. But you guys see it right there. Got new hardware on it. Button looks pretty good. I do need to wire it up into our Deutsch connector here. I believe that's how you pronounce that. So gotta get that wiring done, but there you guys go. So to explain this is going to be my line lock button. So what I'll do is I'll pump the brakes up to a certain PSI, push this button in, hold it. Now I'm ready to start my burnout, and then when I'm ready to let go of the line lock, I just let go of that right there, and we're in good shape. This will still be the trans brake button right over here. So that's what's going on with that. So yeah, we got some other stuff we need to work on, and that is mounting the brackets and welding the brackets up for the I guess you want to call them travel limiters or limit straps, whatever you want to call it there. I'm putting those on the front of the car just in case we need them at the next race. So anyways, got a little bit of work to do. Alrighty guys, we need to take a break on this thing real quick. Hannah's hungry, and we don't want hungry mama. So let's go get some food, Burger King real quick, and then we'll jump right back on this thing. So let's go get it.
In a land where burgers rule supreme by the king, we beat you by 1 year, McDonald's 1954. Ha ha!
That's what I'm talking about, man. All right, let's see here. Jesse.
Dude, that dude needs to work at Disneyland or Dollywood.
Something. That was insane.
That was awesome.
On film, one more again.
Wait, what now?
You gotta do it one more time. Let's hear it.
What, the Burger King thing?
Yeah, anything.
Thank you for choosing the Burger King, the place where the king rules, and you do too. Have a blessed evening.
You too, brother. Man. Thank you, man. Alrighty, guys. So here we go. We've got everything mounted up in the car now. This is where the trans brake is, and this is where the line lock is. What I had set up before was just a switch over here, mounted right here. And so what I would do is, I'm getting ready to do a burnout, I'd turn this thing on, and then when I'm getting done my burnout, turn it off, and then your hands back over here. And I'll show you all a video here. Just you got a lot of back and forth here, and I'm not a fan of it. So this was the switch that was there, and actually at our last event that we were at, I don't know what happened or why it broke, but this switch actually broke. So check this out. See that? It no longer works anymore. I don't know what happened, but luckily we were fixing this anyways, and our next race we didn't have this failure. So we got this here now, and we can rock and roll with that. So now what we'll do is we'll get into the burnout box, push this in. Well, we'll pump the brakes up, and we'll look at that pressure gauge right there. I've got a certain reading I look at on it. I don't know if you guys can see it. All right. So I get it pumped up, push this button in, let go of the brake, and whop, whop, whop. And do my burnout and all that stuff, shift it, and then let off this button when I'm ready for the line lock to come off. So anyways, hope we got this fixed now. Jesse, man.
Hey, what's happening?
Well, we just got a little bit of welding done on GTO.
Yeah, man, got some adjustment brackets on there.
That's right. So guys, what we've been doing is we've been working on putting some limit straps on the front end of this thing. We're putting them on there in case if we do need them. We're not quite sure if we're going to use them yet or not, but we'll have the stuff on there for the next race we go to. Right now, we are prepping for, we're going to try to, we're not like putting it set in stone, but we're going to try to run this thing at Knoxville here in a couple of weeks. And we're just trying to get stuff ready for there. But
Yeah, man.
Jesse, man, thank you for your help today.
Hey, no sweat, no, man. I just really just kept you company. But
That's right. Well, we've been kind of busy on a lot of stuff.
yeah, been busy. Exactly. Got the golf cart back shining. How'd you like that?
Oh yeah, man, dude, it looked killer. Guys, I'll throw a picture of that up there real quick.
Yeah, man.
We'll go from there.
We got a lot of work this winter. I plan on when things start slowing down for me, and I can get in the shop more often. I'm wanting to put a paint job on that thing, get it gray and black, and just shined up, and all the metal stuff painted black, and kind of match the car. So
Oh yeah.
we'll have that little dude looking good.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. All right, Jason, let's clean these tools up real quick, and we've kind of made a mess here, but we've got some stuff done here on it, so it was a good night. And I'll show you guys my steering wheel over in a minute, what I've been doing to that thing as well. And then me and Jesse will sit down and talk, and we got to talk about events and all kinds of stuff. So
Sounds good to me.
all right, let's get this stuff cleaned up. All righty, guys and gals, we've been at it.
That's it, man, as always.
We've done anything from fabricating today. We had a good day.
Yeah,
weather.
man. Exactly. Solid winter.
We had an interesting trip at the Burger King there.
Yeah. Dude, if you're watching this, I mean, do what you need to do, but you need to be at Dollywood or Disney or some of them big theme parks, because you got it going on, man.
Guys, we hand him a YouTube card. I hand out these like subscribe cards and stuff, and I handed him one. I was like, "You're gonna be on the channel. Just check it out." But anyways, we had a really good episode.
Yeah,
we had a lot of good stuff going on. Let's talk about the last episode. You had your Hoopty Kings event. Man, it went over really well.
Oh man, you know, guys, I was about to give up on the swap meet deal. I was telling Mac, I was like, if it don't do a good turnout this year, I'm probably going to put a hold on the swap meet for a minute. Well, that blowed it out of the water. It done great. I mean, I had at least, I know, 10 booths, and at least, I mean, it could be less or it could be the exact number, but at least 50 cars that I know of.
I think you had 50 cars for sure. Maybe you had a little bit more.
Because a lot of them just rolled in and then rolled out, and some stayed for 15, 20 minutes and they was gone. But it's just a good show all the way around. The VFW gained from it real good. They're happy. They want to do it next year, and figured out some better ways to advertise it. And I'm going to make more signage. And next year it's going to be another swap meet and cruise in. And I learned some lessons this to go around. The cruise in, the mixture of people, the regular spectators coming, that was a real cluster. So I'm going to separate the spectators and have the cruise in the parking lot and the swap meet all in the field. So got room to grow, and it's forever, as long as I do the swap meet deal, it'll forever be at the VFW, because the amount of room you got, you would be stupid to get away from it. I mean,
it's got a really good spot there. And me and Jesse, we've been talking about it's Jesse's event. I help anywhere I can and stuff, but Jesse's put a lot of work into that thing, and it's been doing really well. I mean, man, you've done a great job with it. We always talk about it afterwards. Okay, what can we do better? What can we tweak on and stuff? And definitely, I think your signage deal, I think, is going to help. Showing people where to park, showing where this is where car show parking is, this is where swap meet stuff is, and this is where, you know, if anybody who's coming through, if you just want to park around back or to the side, so we've got enough room for all the car show guys to come in and stuff. Because I think you were right there at that threshold of, if you had, let's say, 10 more hot rods come in, that parking lot would have been completely full. And we need some of our pedestrian people to be able to decide. But this is stuff that's learned. It's no fault of anybody. But we're learning.
Exactly. If it's anybody's fault, it's my fault. But then again, I just wasn't knowing what I'm doing, and I'm learning every time. And it's just, I had a blast. Everybody had a blast. I had no bad compliment from anything. And for the record, I don't make money off this stuff at all. I'll be real with you. I think there's people out there that think I am, but I'm not. And I'll be truthful with you. I make money off one show, and that's Jonesborough Armory. And the reason is, I have handed the owner of Jonesborough Armory, what I made. I was going to donate it to him to have it the parking lot for next year. You know what I mean? That's revenue for him and all that. He told me put it in my pocket. I said, okay, put it in my pocket. I'm going to put it back into the car club like you're supposed to do. I've got hats coming, Hoopty King hats, that's already paid for. You know what I mean? So I keep it simple, run it like you're supposed to. I think good things will happen. And that's just the way you got to do it.
I think Jesse's just wanting to keep investing into the club. Keep investing into his event and stuff, and I think that's really cool.
And to be real, a little bit more real, I bet I've invested my personal money right off the hat. I know at least $5,000 I put into that at our club. I'm not in it for money. I'm in it because around here, young generations are coming out of this hobby, and it's too cool of a hobby. I just gotta want to keep it going. You know what I mean? Because it brings the community together. We all have a good time. The hot rods are just a major bonus, ain't it?
It is. It's one of those deals, guys, where when Jesse first started talking about these events and the Hoopty King type of deal, it's one of those deals where it's always been, you know, it's a grandfather's club or old timers club.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. But we're wanting to keep it alive and we're wanting to keep it going.
There's
wanting to keep it going.
There's no young guys like us. Really,
especially in the hot rods. It's normally, if it's young guys, it's in the imports or it's into the newer style hot rods and stuff, and that's cool and stuff and all. But me and Jesse, we like custom stuff. We like building stuff. We like backyard builds. We like hoopties. We like stuff. Hey, if you throw it together, it's a rat rod or whatever. We like that too. I mean, we like anything from the highest of the high show car level stuff to, by golly, we had to add another quart of transmission fluid when we got there. We both experienced that. So, you know, I mean, we like all of it. So Jesse's been really reinvesting into the show, trying to get it bigger. And you know, me and him both have just talked about how thankful we were for how many people showed up this last one.
It was awesome.
And how many swap meet people that was there. We definitely, this was by far the biggest swap meet that we've had there at all. And it's awesome.
I had at least two guys come up to me. They was from North Carolina. They didn't come in to set up, but they come in just to see it. and I put the show on Facebook Market because that was one of the better ways, because it goes everywhere. You know what I mean? And they seen it on Facebook Market. They come down and they told me, they said, just stick with it, keep doing it. And he said, next year we'll be there without a doubt. And he said, I'll have cars coming with me plus parts. So that's pretty cool. And so I'm in it for the long haul. I ain't giving up on it. And but
I think that's good. So we've learned a lot of stuff this year. Jesse's learned a lot of stuff this year. Because man, you've advertised completely different. You've invested a lot of money into advertising and stuff, because it takes time and doing all that. So all the donations at the event is really, really helpful for him, and it helps you guys out, because he's constantly investing in more and more stuff to help the event out. So that's going to be really good. Let's see here. What else to talk about here? You got your rear end powder coated and stuff, right?
Got the rear end. You can pop that in the video, show them a picture.
I'll show it to you guys.
If you remember on the older channel, older episodes, we got his valve cover. You got your valve covers painted that hammered gray.
Yep, at High Tech.
And man, that color is a rockin'. For stuff that gets heavily abused and hands-on all the time, to me, that's the best color to have.
Yeah, for sure. It's a real durable coating. Matt over at High Tech Specialty Coatings does a great job on it. He's helped us out on a lot of customer builds and stuff. And,
so if you're in this area, or heck out of this area, and you want a good, them dudes are top notch. I'm telling you,
High
they're
Tech
good.
Specialty Coatings in Piney Flats. Give them a shout out. Give them a look up. Great people to work with. And they've got huge ovens to do.
Big ovens.
Chassis. I've even seen them do like ambulance cabs and stuff like that. So I mean, they can do big stuff. So that's good.
It's a heavy duty shop, man.
Heavy duty shop. So that's good. So you got your rear end. You got your brakes for that thing now.
Got my rear end. Got my brakes. Got my new shifter. Got my new TSR Racing transmission.
Dude,
we're just ready to throw this Cadillac together.
It's right there. It's right there at it. So yeah, we're getting prepped for that. We got some builds that I'm finishing up in the shop and stuff, so we can make room for that.
Once there's a hole opens up, the old Hoopty Special will be back.
Yeah, he'll be full send on that, and you guys have some footage on that.
We
got a lot of stuff going on, guys. So thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for watching this episode today.
And show them the sponsor page.
Oh yeah. All right. So that being said, we're preparing for next season. Okay, next season comes up very quickly. So what I'm doing is we're right now working on sponsor proposals. Okay, so what I do is we got a cover sheet on it. Okay, we've got different levels of sponsors on there and stuff, and where you can put the logos and stuff out on the car. And I'll always put in there with our current sponsors and partners. I just send that with there, so that way people can see who else with us.
So if you want to be a part of this big old lum here, right there's your list. He can send it to you. You can read it about. If you want to join with us, come on. If you can't, hey, it's no sweat. This thing is a money-eating machine.
It eats parts. It eats money like there's no tomorrow. We've had a great season so far this year. Very successful for us on this level of car, and the amount of learning that we've had to do very, very quickly. And we've been extremely fortunate with all the sponsors and stuff we have. And we got to keep building. We got to keep growing, because my dream is to go racing. I love racing, and we want to keep doing this. And me and Jesse want to race together. He's building his 55 so we can go to events together, and I can race in the outlaw stuff, and Jesse can race in the true street type of level of racing.
I can cruise in them classes.
So I think it's going to be some really fun, really great fun that we can have together, and we're just getting started. So
that's it.
Yeah, guys, holler at us if you're interested in doing a sponsorship with us. It'd be good. If not, anything from buying hats, buying t-shirts, all that stuff is a huge help.
That's it. And we're talking about can koozies.
Yeah, right now, if anybody, we're looking in trying to find somebody to make koozies for us. What we're figuring out is hats sell really good for us. The t-shirts are doing decent, but what we're trying to do is we're trying to find different merch items for you guys, at different levels of cost. So that
Yeah.
way, when you come, it's really expensive at events. I get it.
It
T-shirts are now getting to the point of, if you've got multicolors on the shirt, it's the cheapest one you can find at events is $25. Most of them is anywhere from $30 to $40 at the racetrack.
And not everybody can afford that, man.
Not everybody can do it. We got the hats down to $20 is what we can do on hats, which is really good as of right now. But you know, we're going to keep trying to find items for people to buy that they like, and it helps us out too. So
if they really want their stuff, we'll have stuff that people can afford. You know?
And if you guys got suggestions, definitely comment down below. We're constantly trying to figure things out that you guys like and get enjoyment out of, and it also can help out our cars as well. So yeah, man. But anyways, man, I think it's been a good episode. I think we've talked about everything. Yeah.
Always, yes, sir.
But it's been a good day. We had a crazy time at Burger King earlier. Oh my gosh.
Oh Lord.
Got the golf cart looks good. Worked on the GTO.
Good things are coming. 55's coming.
55's coming.
He just sent me the information what kind of carburetor I need to buy, so I'm gonna get
for the
Kahuna.
The Kahuna.
And the new ones, the big Kahuna is my toe pig to the Hoopty Special.
Yep.
It's a 78 Winnebago. It's just a big old hunk of rolling coal.
It is. I love that thing. Everywhere we go. The first day we picked it up was at the gas station, and I swear we were taking all the fuel that the gas station had. Okay? I didn't think the pump was going to stop. Okay?
I had to make it stop.
We had to make it stop because the bank account was going to make it stop. So anyways, we're filling this thing up, and people are walking up all over the place. Man, I love that camper. That thing's cool.
Yeah.
And so now Jesse's got it painted up. It's looking really good.
Looks like a hot rod on the outside and a tiki hut on the inside.
It does. It's a very cool ride. But anyways, guys, we're hammered down. Thank you all again. We just want to have a quick chat with y'all and talk about all the stuff that's going on. But we're going to keep hammering down, and hope to see y'all next episode. Thank y'all again. Like and share, subscribe.
Yeah, smash that subscribe button. Hammer down.
Hammer down. If you're new to the channel, we have over 300 and some videos on the channel now.
Oh yeah, just if you ain't doing nothing but sitting in the house in this cold weather, you ain't got nothing else to do, just binge on all of our old videos, because we got the whole build of this Cadillac on there.
Yep, you're 55.
My 55 and Dad's Chevelle. All kinds of nonsense. Just have fun with it.
That's right. Like, we've had a lot of people come up to us like, it's weird how many videos we've done now, and it's one of those deals where people will talk about some of the stuff we done a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And it's like, dang, we did do that. We do a lot of stuff, and it's really cool.
And a lot of people don't know it, but we actually got a machine in here that can stretch metal.
We do. We do. We got a metal stretcher. We do. All right, guys. That's it for us. Thank y'all. Appreciate you. See y'all in the next one.
Yeah, man.
Good deal. Think that'll work.
That's a little bit of too much talk.